If you're catching this part of the video, you are probably watching the replay. If you would put hashtag replay in the comments, I will greet you later when I go over the comments, and thank you for watching. Hello, hello. Come on in. Okay. Say hello when you hop on, and welcome to my craft table. I am Terry Lynn with Crafting with Terry Lynn, and we are going to try and craft real quick while my babies are taking a nap, my grandbabies, and just in case something happens. I was planning to do this last night, but things weren't working out. We were doing some stuff for my dad, and so I couldn't hop on. So I'm using the Dollar Tree Plus Heart. This was $5 at Dollar Tree. I think it's amazing. There's so much you could do with this. I had even thought about using the napkin that I did for my heart that I did from Dollar Tree that was $3 in the plus section as well. So I thought about using that same napkin and going more the vintage style, but I decided not to. My daughter gave me a her sewing kit, which had some scrap materials that she had in there from when she was making Renaissance dresses and stuff. So I thought, let's just go ahead and switch it over to a rustic primitive style. So let's see. Let me see if I can see comments. Okay. Hello, Billy. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Nancy and Joy. I'm sure I've missed some that were at the beginning, but I will greet you when I go over comments. Thank you for those floating hearts. So if you missed the live on this one, go back and watch it. So it's pretty amazing. I think it was episode 217. I think I did this one first, and then I did the prayer box, which is, I think, episode 218. So speaking of the prayer box, I'm putting Wendy Graham in here for the loss of her husband. So Wendy Graham for her family and all. And I have Deb Raines that I'm putting in here as well. She has a new health issue and loneliness and what have you. So I've got her in here. So if anybody wants in the prayer box, just put prayer in the comment and just a short description, or if you need to PM me for something private, just let me know. And everybody, when you pray, you can lift up Terry Lynn's prayer box, and the Lord knows each and every one that's in there. So let's see, where am I going to put that for right now? Okay. And then some were asking me about the resin that I used in that heart. So I put a little bit of resin in the bottom of that, on top of that napkin that already had the diamond dust on it. This is from Hobby Lobby. It is called Amazing Clear Cast. It has the two parts. It's got both the bottles of the stuff that you mix, equal parts in there, and the instructions are simple. I mixed two of these, half and half in each of the cups and poured in there, and that's how I did that. So it's pretty simple to do this, and it was $23.99 at my Hobby Lobby for this. So this will last you for a little bit. And then I put me some alcohol in a spray bottle so that after it sits for 10 minutes, you spray a small mist of alcohol on the top, and it causes the bubbles to go away, and it did. So that is that. Okay. I've already crumbled me up some paper bags because we're going to use brown paper bags, and I get mine from Target. And I'm sorry if I'm going to miss comments just because I want to get through this. Hello, Shelly. Hello, Jamie. So I get them at Target, and you get 100 bags for like $4 something. Hi, Joy. Hello, Tammy. because Dollar Tree, there's only like 40 in there for $1.25. So you get 100, and I forget the price at Target. So that's the better deal. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all how I got these right here. And I just cut the end, I fold the end together and just cut it off. And I'm sure y'all are going to see a lot of these hearts being done. Because everybody is getting them. So my Dollar Tree had a lot of their Valentines out. So I'm just going to crinkle it up several times, and I'm sorry for the noise. Hi Sandy, hi Debbie. Thank you for joining me. Hi Grace. Sprinkle out, tag a friend. I will give a word toward the end of this live, and let's see. I haven't thought about what it's going to be. We've already used heart. We've already used love, so I'm going to think of something. Okay, so you just do it several times to get it nice and wrinkled. Hi Fern. Sprinkle out and tag a friend. So if you think you have a friend that's primitive that would like this. Okay. And then I just tear it because I like how it frays on the edges of that paper. And I think I'm going to do this side too. Well, part of it's going to be covered, so I'm not going to worry about it. We'll see. So I get 3 strips out of it, okay? Now, let's see. Is my tool on? Yes, my tool's on. I think I'm just going to use hot glue on this. And the thing about this is that if you want to take it off and do something with it later, you can. Let's see if I can heat this raffia bow and get that off. And if I would have thought about it, I would have mixed me up some coffee grunge to grunge up my paper bag, but we're going to use some paint and maybe some Tim Holtz and what have you, and we'll see how I can rust it up without using the coffee stain. Thank you, Denise, for drinking the root beer. I got mine right here. On my page, the share is passing the root beer. You know, and I'm not really sure about using that word, but I hear Driftwood and Shine, she uses share it out all the time, and she's not shut down. So I'm not sure, but I know a lot of crafters stay away from using the word, and I'm just going to start using it. So I appreciate the shares. Okay, it's getting, I don't know what kind of glue it is they use, but let me get my scraper tool and see if I can get that off. Hi, Billy. Of course, I think I told you how. And Connie, thank you for passing the root beer, serving the coffee, buttering the biscuits, passing the sweet tea. Sweet tea is so yummy. Man, that is still, which I don't think it's going to be much of an issue because I'm going to cover it with the paper, and I'm going to put a scrappy bow up here. So we're going to move on, and I've got me a little key that's got the heart. It's got the heart in it to possibly put on there. I think I'm going to get rid of that. It's an ugly raffia bow. Okay. Let's just go ahead and get started. I've not thought it through a whole lot, but we're just gonna, let's see, how do I want to do this? I think I'm gonna go this way, right here and right here. So I think I'm gonna put me a little glue right along this edge. and along this wood seam on my heart. And then we'll cut out the little wire that's here. If y'all can see the little wire. Hope y'all are having a good day. Where did you get the heart from? Dollar Tree Plus. It was $5 in the Dollar Tree Plus section. Okay, so I just had to rip that so that this will lay down. Kind of like sewing when you have the curved areas. You got to clip those curves. Okay. And you can take your hand and press it where the beveled edges on this inside heart, and we may do something with that. And just rip. I'm going to fold that where it overhangs down here at the end. I'm just folding it and going to glue it up here. That's fine. Get my extra glue off there. Okay. So there's how it's looking right now. Take another strip. And it's okay. I'm going to overlap it a little bit. I'm going to bring that down. Let me get another piece. Okay, that's good. So I want to make sure it goes all the way to the top and down at the bottom, enough for me to overlap it. And you could probably use some Mod Podge. I wonder if I should use some Mod Podge right here where it's overlapping. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to use some glue first to tack it where I want it. And then I'm going to get my Mod Podge and Mod Podge. Hello, Alexandra. Good to have you join us this afternoon. I decided I better do it while the babies are sleeping. Typically, I've been trying to catch up on the Happy Meal when they're sleeping, and I decided, nope, I'm going to go do this, and then if I have time, I will go work on that. Okay, let's see. What do I want to use? I like to use my little fan brushes. This one's actually a makeup fan brush. That's for like a mask and stuff, which I don't use it. I just use my fingers, but so I decided to put it in here. Okay. Now let me turn this one over. I'm probably getting Mod Podge on my desk. That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and put some glue sticks that I don't know where they're from. I like to use Gorilla, but I'm going to use up some of what I got. I better use this. And when you're done, you can cover the back too with the paper if you want. Okay. Now I'm going to cut little cuts right here so I can fold those over. Okay. I'm going to cut a slit right here so I can overlap it on the back. The seam of my paper bag was right there, so I just tore it. Okay. Now let's just do this. Put some Mod Podge right here. Let's see if I can get them stretched up there. There we go. Sometimes you just got to use your fingers. Okay, so there's what we have so far. And let me cut this off. Okay. And right here, we're going to make our little wire show up, but I'll probably use my sander and reveal the little metal piece. There's a little metal piece right here and right here. So I'll use my sander to reveal those and get that taken care of. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and use the Mod Podge now. Hello, Crazy Mom Creations. Hello, Nancy. Chalk Decor with Heart and Home Designs. Welcome. Welcome to my craft table. And if you're new to my page, I would love to have you hit the follow and become my extended family, my crafty family. I would love to have you. And if you see a crafter on here that you're not following, you should see a blue link and you can just click follow them and it will not take you away from my page and they would appreciate it. We are all supportive of one another. Okay. I probably should have done half of this before coming live to save some time maybe. But I didn't. And if y'all not seen my, and that's getting all wrinkly. If y'all have not seen my faux leather that I've done using these paper bags and doing the similar thing, go look in the photos and find where I did those lives. It comes out amazing. Okay, so that's not so great right there because it looks fine, just it'll look fine when we're done. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Okay. Now I'm going to split this because of the wire at the top. And I'm going to take my finger and press this. Remember, the bow is going to go up here, so. Okay. I love my little spatula from Dollar Tree. Okay, let's see. Whoops. Hello, Robin. Thank you for joining me. Whoops, I just pulled that right off. Get back there. Okay. Cut this. Okay. And I got my little wire right here. Okay. Now, let's do this piece. I'm tearing off that straight edge. There we go. I think I'm going to go back to the gluing over here because I don't like the way the Mod Podge did. And I may go over it with another piece of paper bag. right where the tip, the V of the heart, you have to cut that for it to lay down. And let me see. Okay. Oh, got this part right here. Okay. All right. Now we'll do the other side. Hi, Lois. Thank you for loving to watch me create. Let me see if I have a straighter one. Okay. I'm taking that straight edge off. Okay. Okay, I got a seam right here from the paper bag, and I'm just going to tear it off because I don't want the seam, okay? All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the next strip and do all that at the end. Let's see. And I got a seam right there. Okay. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, let's see. Oops, I missed it. I missed it. Ooh, hot. Hot. There's so many things you can do with the paper bags. It's definitely something you would want to keep in your craft room. Okay. Now I need a longer piece. Oops, I gotta do some more bags. Okay, do a bag. So you take and for anybody just hopping on, fold your bottom of your bag, cut the bottom off because we don't want it. And then open it up, and where the seam is, just cut or rip. I'm going to cut it. So this is my third bag. So far I've used 2. Yeah, I don't like the Mod Podge, so I think I'm going to cover it up. You want to wad it about 3 times. The more wrinkles in it, the better. Tear that seam off. Okay. Let's see, I wonder if I should put a short piece right here. I'm going to go ahead and put a short piece right here. Then I can do 2 pieces there. Oh, I ain't using you. Get back over there. Okay. I'm just kind of zigzagging my hot glue. Now let's do our next piece. Oops, I got a straight edge, but you know what? It's not going to matter because I'm going to overlap it, so it's okay. It's okay. A-okay. Whoops. Oh, I didn't want that there. Getting a little carried away. Let's see if I can get it off. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then we need one more right here. Hello, Virginia. Yes, we use bags. I had thought about covering it with burlap ribbon and go around it and wrap it, you know. And then I thought, let's do paper bags. Okay. Now let me tuck. It's kind of like sewing. You're going to cut these so that you can fold it on the other side because there's curves in this. And let's see, I'm going to rip that off. Okay. Okay, so I got those. Okay, and then my inside. I know it looks like a hot mess right now. Just trust the process, as they say. Okay. Trust me. Okay, see this one I didn't cut. See, it won't give, so I gotta cut it. Okay. There are glue strings everywhere. Okay. I may use a roll of that brown paper, you know, that, whatever you call it, and cut a heart out to cover the back. Let's see. Thank you. My shirt, I don't even know where I got it. Probably Walmart. I don't wear t-shirts a whole lot, but I'm just doing this kind of quickly. I will finish the back to where it looks better. Look at all that mess. Okay, now I'm gonna secure this. Okay. Okay. Now let's see about, oops, I forgot this piece right here. What else did I forget? I may take and do something on the inside of the heart, so it looks like I fell short with some paper right there. And I think I want to redo that side. Hi, Kelly Cat. I'm going to go ahead and do this. That is hot. That is hot, I tell you. And this is another one of those crafts that I thought was going to be fast. But and you know, if you wanted to really give it a different look, you could take the paper bags and twist them into like a rope and do a paper bag that way. What was it I did that was like that? There's so much you could do. You could even probably do newspapers. If you get a newspaper, you could cover your heart in newspaper if you wanted to. My Mod Podge is still just a little bit sticky under there. Okay, I need a little bit more, and I'm gonna piece it with these two pieces so I don't have to cut anymore. That's what I'm going to do. That is hot. Some hot glue. Okay. And I thought about doing the strips like I did on the base to make it look like leather, but I knew that would take probably a little more time. So if you didn't see the clear base that I did and it looks like leather, I should have brought that in here. You could rip pieces and Mod Podge all the little pieces on here and make it look like leather. Okay. Well, I'm using up some glue sticks for sure that I wanted to get rid of before I open up any of my new Gorilla Glues. Working like a mad woman. I get my paper up under my wire here. So yeah, there we go. Would you paint the Mod Podge or reverse? Would I paint the right Mod Podge or reverse? I don't understand. I'm sorry. I decided not to do the Mod Podge. I didn't like it. Now, oh, are you talking about if you were to rip the strips and do it, like to make it look like leather? No, what I used was paints and rub and buff to give it the leather look, okay? All right, now, so far that's how it looks with the paper bags. And I know I'm rushing through this and not taking my time like I like to do, but okay, let me show you how we're going to mix some paint. Actually, let me try some of these. Let's do some vintage photo and ground espresso. Tim Holtz. One's a distressed oxide and one is an ink. So I'm just gonna go over places. Which this ground espresso I thought would be a darker color, but I think I'm gonna focus on the edges. And these, well, actually one of them I got from Michael's, and the other one I got from Amazon, and it is on my link tree. I like the way that's looking. Let me get the inside of the heart too, and then I'll show you. And if you rub kind of hard, it kind of shows the beveled edge. So you can see how that's looking. I'm being Speedy Gonzales here. Feel like it. Like I said, you could zhuzh it up with some coffee mixture that Tracy Campbell has, that she uses with the instant coffee and warm water and vanilla and cinnamon. And I don't know if I still have some in my refrigerator or not. I probably need to make up a new mixture. Okay, so let's see how this other one's going to look. And it's best to store these face down so that the ink goes to the surface. Oh, there is a difference in color. And I'm just kind of sporadically doing this here and there. Let's see. Can y'all tell? And we still got our paints to go and rubbing buff to go. And then we'll do a bow. Scrappy bow. Okay. And they stack together. Okay. All right. Get my paper plate and let's just, and these are all, no, 2 are apple barrel and 1 is Anita. So I'm doing apple barrel nutmeg brown. I'm just going to put a touch of that. And I've got metallic all-purpose bronze. This one I used on my base that I made look like leather. Oh, that's got a booger big time. It's old. I've had it so long. And then some chocolate sprinkle apple barrel to give it the dark. Okay. I think I'm going to use, where'd it go? Oh, I dropped it. I'm going to use these that Charlene gave me. I think I can do this. This kind of works great when you're like, what do you call it? Sponging colors on. So I just dabbed a little bit of all of them on here. And let me practice on the back. Okay, we'll see. I'm going to do it over here where the bow's going first. And I'm just dab, dab, dab here and there. Let's see. Y'all see how it's doing? Oh, it looks terrible on the camera. But it looks better for me than what y'all are seeing in the camera. It looks like almost like an animal skin of some sort. It does. It looks like some sort of hide, like an animal hide, is what it kind of looks like. Okay. Hello, Daryl Burger. Thank you. Hello, Debbie. Y'all sprinkle out. I'm going to give a word here in a minute. Okay, I see a little spot of white showing. Let me get me a little brush. And I'm going to dab, dab, dab. There we go. Okay. Cut glue strings everywhere. Okay. I think I need some dark over here. Okay. Now we got to do some rub and buff. Okay, now let's do some rub and buff. I'm going to go ahead and stick my sponge down in my water, but it wants to float. But, okay. Now, my rub and buffs, I also have these in my link tree, and I'm not sure which color I want to use, but I think I'm going to do my golden leaf. Let me see how that works. And I'm going to go ahead and put a glove on. Well, I only needed one, and I get a dozen. Oops. I just dropped a can of something, my clear coat. Never fails. Every live I'm going to drop something. Okay, and I see the edges still need, you know, to be done, and I'll figure that out. So let me close my Mod Podge. Let's just see. I'm going to do it up here where I'm going to put the bow in case I don't like it. That looks good, but I think I need the antique gold maybe. I have silver and I've got autumn gold. Let's see how autumn gold. I don't usually use this darkest one. That looks kind of bronzy. Let's see. Not crazy about that one. European gold. Oh, I haven't even opened this one. It just wouldn't be right if you didn't drop. That's right. I drop something every live. It never fails. This is it. This is it. Antique gold. Antique gold. Get down there. And it doesn't have to be over the complete whole thing. I think I'm going to emphasize this right here. Well, I got too much right there. I know I've got some edges that are kind of sticking up, but I will take care of them. I just want to kind of give y'all the idea of the different things that you can do with these. I got an edge right there I need to put down. And I think I'm going to go over this part. Hello, Virginia. Thank you, Virginia, for loving it. I'm hoping, because I just, you know, just winging it today. Let's see. I like it. I like it so far. So I know it's not showing y'all very well, but I'm liking it. Okay. All right, so should I outline the center? I'm thinking some rope. I'm thinking I might do the center with some rope. Let's see. To keep it primitive and rustic, let's see. Where's my rope? Let's see if this is too big. I think it's okay. Yeah, I think it's all right. Let me put my lids on these. The rub and buff kind of goes with the key a little bit. Let me take that off. I can't stand gloves. So before well, this one is, I'm going to do this in. And I may do the outside of it too. Before I cut the taped off in, I'm going to untwist it like this in my hands. And I'm going to squirt some hot glue in here. Before I cut it. I'm going to use my fabric scissors, and cut that. Okay. Now I think I'm going to start in my point. I would do the outside with rope also. Yes, that's what I was planning, is doing the outside as well. Now, because this is beveled, I'm kind of staying at the top. Instead of at the bottom. I'm sorry if y'all hear my husband. He's home from work now, talking to my dad. And like I said, that man don't need no microphone. Of course, my dad, you have to talk loud for my dad to hear too, so, but I may use my lighter and burn the fuzzies off of it. You definitely want to use your finger to keep pressing in. You want to make sure it's nice and snug up there. And you can take your spatula and just run it across there and smooth out the hot glue if you see it. All right, now I'm going to do it again. I'm going to spread this open and put me some glue in here. before I cut it. I do this on all my ropes, any ropes that I use. Okay, now I'm going to cut this at an angle so that it slips right in there. So it's not got a blunt end, okay? So, and I think I need to do one more. I'm kind of going along with the rope. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So there's our heart there. And I will take my lighter and burn those fuzzies, okay? So now let's see about doing this side. I think it'll look cute. And I'm using that diagonal that I cut, and I'm putting it the way the cross is going. And I'm also keeping it toward the top of the heart. Okay. And who all saw my dad's dogs that he made out of horseshoes? I weighed them last night and put them in a box and put one of my best friend's address in Indiana in there. And so it was $10 for this dog, $10 for the shipping for this dog, and $12 for the other one. $12 for this one. So he's selling them for $40 plus the shipping. If anybody that was mentioned they were interested, that's the price. They're $40 plus, and he's got like $20 of material in there, so he's only so basically he's making $20 on it. And I can tell you he's put a lot of time into them, but he's got to stay busy. That's the thing. He has to stay busy. So, they look like wiener dogs to me, but he calls, he said one of them's a blue heeler. I don't know. But this one looks like a, what do you call those wiener dogs that's got all colors? I know the word, I just can't think of it. When they're different colors. Starts with an S, I think. Can't think of it. My mom has 2 wiener dogs, and they're really old. She makes their dog food and everything. Brindle. Oh, it's a B. Brindle. That's right. Brindle. Dachshund, yes. Don't they look like dachshunds to you? Look at that face. Does that look like a dachshund? But he calls it a blue heeler. This one's got the bone in its mouth. And it rocks. It's on a, you know, it kind of wobbles. Aren't they cute? Those 2 are ready to go. I've got the box for them. And like I said, 40 plus the shipping. So all I have to do is put your address in to get it more accurate for the shipping. So just put in the comments if you're interested, and I'll get with you. Thank you, Sherry. Hello. All right, let me get them out of the way. Can y'all see that in the camera? Y'all can't see the price on back there, can you? It says $40. Oops. Oh, it's magnetic. Okay, the bone is magnetic, so you can take the bone away or leave it there. All right, so now I'm at the end. So now I'm going to have to separate my rope and get my glue in there before I cut it. I just find that works better. And then we're going to do our scrappy bow, and I will finish this up and I'll post a picture. Okay, so let's see. Now I want to cut it. I'm trying to think how I want to cut it. Oh, I want to cut it this way. I want my good scissors. You want it to kind of fit in there. I need to do one more. Kind of like when you're doing molding, how you use a miter saw. That's how I'm doing this rope, so it meets. Okay. Perfect. I love it when it comes out perfect. My dad used to build houses, so, you know, I've been in the carpenter, mechanics, you name it. I'm a jack of all trades, I guess you could say. And when I paint the house, I can paint a pretty good straight line and not have to use painter's tape or anything. I like it very neat and well done. And so for me to go fast on this project is unlike me. So I don't know, can y'all, let me show y'all. Can you see that corner of that rope? That went in beautifully. And the same way with down here. Okay, so let me take my lighter and just do this real quick. And I like the wire up there that came with it. I'm going to keep that. And I'm just going to burn these fuzzies. Okay. That rope reminds me of, you know, ears and nose on a man that needs to be trimmed. My dad, when he goes to the barbershop down here, I told him, I said, can y'all make sure you do the ears and the eyebrows and the nose and all that? The full works, not just a haircut. So they do the works. How long have I been on? I've just got one now. She's the teacup. Oh, a Yorkie poo. Is that Yorkie and a poodle? Or, because they don't shed. That's my next dog. I like them very tiny. My baby girl passed away. Oh, it'll be a year this month on the 21st. And she was 5 pounds. She was a teacup schnauzer. Okay, that could probably use a little bit more, but that, you know, that got rid of some of those fuzzies. Now let's do a scrappy bow. So I was thinking of doing some of this. It's got the stars in it. I was gonna do maybe some of this lace, some of this green. Let's see, and some of this homespun right here. Let me cut me a strip of that, or rip it. I know it's all different patterns and stuff, but I don't care right now. We're just going to get it done. Get it done. Let's see. And I may paint that little wooden heart to go in the center. I'm not sure. But we're going to tie I'm just going to say that long. Maybe too big, and we can definitely change it if need be. We can trim it. Get her done. Yes, ma'am. My babies may sleep till 3:30. Let's see. Sounds like they're awake, which they're usually pretty quiet when they wake. One of them will be awake and the other will be asleep. You know what would look good is probably some cheesecloth too. Yeah, it's Jinx is awake, and Jinx she entertains herself, and my son was that way. You didn't have to hold him, I think. Let's see. I don't know if I should put some homespun in there, but we'll see. Let me just see how this looks. And let me use, did I have one long enough to tie it with? I'm going to use a zip tie probably. Okay, let's do this. Yep, they're playing with the toys. Hello, Julie. We've had 3 miniature schnauzers. Love them. Yes, my my sister-in-law has always had schnauzer. My daughter had a schnauzer. Well, I got both my granddaughters schnauzers. Where's my... And they have passed on as well. I got them all from the same breeder. I don't know if I got out of order or not. But I think I want to end with this red one on the top. I don't know. So I'm just going to use a little zip tie. And I think I got these at Dollar Tree. A package of them. You always put your deal in the flat end, not the side that sticks out, okay? Goes in the flat end and it will lock it down. Okay. Just shake it out. Of course, we got strings everywhere. Okay. There we go. Anyway, there's all the little touches to do. And let's see. Let me get rid of those. Okay. Cut that. Oh my word. Oh my word. Let's see. And then that is so cute. What color should the heart be that's in the center? What color should the heart be? Whoops. Okay, should we do a burgundy? A burgundy red to match the stars on that fabric? Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to mix me a little bit of this red with a little bit of that chocolate brown that's already on here. Let's see if we can get it to match, kind of. Nope, I need more red. Or thank you, Carol, for watching. Okay. I think that's good. I think that is good. And let me just give me a little brush. It's not going to take much. It's not going to take much. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Get these edges right here. What's for dinner tonight? I think we're going to have pulled pork barbecue sandwiches, since my husband made a pretty good size roast when he smoked it. So I think that's what's going to be for dinner. We had tacos last night, even though it's Taco Tuesday today, but I felt like tacos. Who says it has to be on a Tuesday? Now I dropped something else, my spatula. Okay, let's put a little dry on that. Cabbage rolls, and I have a whole head of cabbage in there. Cabbage rolls, chicken, homemade vegetable soup, roast carrots and potatoes. That's the next day. Roast carrots and potatoes I think will be, or I may hold off till Friday. Because I like to make a meal that you can eat off of on the weekends. So Fridays, I'm trying to get myself in a routine of cleaning house on Friday nights, regardless of how long it takes, and get it all done and the laundry done. So when I wake up on Saturday, I wake up to a clean house, and we're going to have meals that are large enough that we can eat on it for the weekend. See, we had a pork roast, and we had, what else did we have? Chicken and dumplings. We just finished the chicken and dumplings today that I gave the babies for lunch. So that's gone. So see, today's Tuesday, right? So, so that lasted, and, you know, and tacos was quick and easy last night. Hello, Terry. Are you just hopping on? I was speeding through this like quick, and I still probably been on over an hour. Okay, let's find my place where I'm going to put the, oh, I need to put my key. Where'd my key go? Right here. Let me get my key on. Uh-oh. Oh, you know what? I got these too. I forgot. I was going to see if we needed to put one of these on here. Let's see. And of course, you can trim the ends of your ribbon and all that. I think we'll see. Y'all can tell me. Let's see. I need a piece of something to tie my... One minute. I know I've got pieces in my drawer here. Right here. Try to keep everything handy. I make, take and tie this to the bottom of that little heart. I think these came from Dollar Tree, like a package of 6, I think, of these little twine hearts. So I just took this piece of jute, or I think it come off of burlap where I saved it. And I think I'm going to tie it to this right here. Okay, so there's, I'll put it backwards. I think I want this side showing. I'll put it backwards, y'all. Hold on. Am I doing it backwards again? I think I am. Who knows? There we go. There we go. Okay. All right, let me attach my bow. And I'll mess with the bow and get it, all the little strings and but I think it's cute. In fact, the bow might need to be trimmed a little bit. And then let me attach this one. I don't know if the strings will ever end. Yeah, I think my bow's going to need to be trimmed. Unless we just let this hang down. I think it's going to have to be trimmed. Let's see. What do y'all think? Should it be trimmed shorter? Where do you live? It's 65 here. I'm Houston, Texas, and it is warm here. I went just like this to go walk the girls earlier, so it's actually very nice weather. And down here somewhere, I've got that little wire. Oh, right here. So I got that little wire right here, and I want it to show up, so I may use the sandpaper to find it. But I will work on that. This one up here is probably not going to show because of the bow, but I hit send before I finished, LOL. We will just having something quick. Oh, okay. Yeah, ours is going to be kind of quick too. We're going to have, but I may have to go get some buns or some bread. All right, y'all. So there it is. And I think for a quick job, not a quick job, but for a speedy job, should I say, working fast and still took so long. Positively beautiful. Thank you, Victoria. Is this your first time on? Where'd you go? There you are. Thank you for hopping on. If y'all are new, put new in the comments and let me see. The word is going to be rope, because we've already used heart and love and all that. So the word is rope. Post it one time for Happy Mail. And rub gold. I did put gold. You mean on the rope? One of your favorites. Oh, sweet. Yes, rope is the word. Rope is the word. Post it one time for Happy Mail. Okay. Oops, we got strings there. All right, I think it turned out pretty cute. Like I said, there's so many things that you can do with this heart form from Dollar Tree Plus. It's $5 from Dollar Tree Plus, and it was a white, it looked kind of like a white board, and it has a slit here and a slit here, and it's put together with a little wire at the top and the bottom. Okay, and it was $5. And then I used paper bags to put over the, crunched them up, new strips, and covered it with just using hot glue. And you could do Mod Podge and put them in little strips and kind of make it more look like leather. And that's kind of how I've got this looking a little bit, but I didn't use my coffee grunge because I don't know if I have any in the fridge or not. So I did it with paints, 3 different paints to give it that look, which was chocolate sprinkle, apple barrel, and I used some nutmeg brown and apple barrel, and a metallic bronze, and just kind of mixed them and sponged them on. And then I used a rub and buff over it, kind of going around the heart here and the outside somewhat. And I forget which one I used. But, and then I used my Tim Holtz oxide in ground espresso and the distressed ink in vintage photo. Before I did the paint, I just kind of went over it. And the espresso one, the ground espresso, went all the way around the outside edge and around this one. And it makes it darker right here, which I may want to do a little more of that around this right here, because I kind of like that, the way that looked. It made it look kind of like it was shadowed, right? It made it look kind of shadowed, and I like that. So I think I will. Okay, and again, the word is rope. Let me show y'all how this did. And I will clean up my back of my heart, but can y'all see that? I'm trying to see if, I don't think y'all can. I think it's, my light's too bright and it's just not showing it to you. And I'm just going to kind of go around where the rope is. I think y'all can see it better when I got it laying on the table. This ground espresso looks kind of like smoky gray. Okay. I mean, when y'all are crafting, if you just keep looking at your project, it's gonna talk to you. And you're going to see something, and you just keep on until you feel that you're done. Okay, and I'm going to put those upside down. Okay, now, and y'all, now when I switch when I flip my switch over here, because I have this huge, big power cord, and it's got all my lights that are all around me. It's got my hot glue and my iron, everything. So when I switch that, it turns it off. So y'all don't have to worry about me leaving anything on. Okay, so I don't know, can y'all see the key? And there we are. Okay, I think it looks pretty awesome. And you know, you could even put you a picture of you and your husband in here and glue it to the back side. Wouldn't that look awesome? I'm just giving y'all ideas. You could put your family in here, a picture of your family, and it would be awesome. Okay? All right, y'all, I'm going to hop off and go get snacks for the babies and their drink. And I will hopefully do a spin the wheel this evening. I've got 2 more to catch up on before I do this one. So, but anyway, that is that. So I'm going to say goodbye and thank you all who joined me today. I just felt I should just go on and do it. So thank you for joining me. And until next time, if you want to, do a little crafting. Bye-bye for now. The word is rope.